Hi friends, this is Scott back at my backyard garden, and I'm going to talk today about a very unique vegetable that I started growing 3 years ago. I first saw this at Red Butte Gardens in Salt Lake City. It was a unique type of onion that I had not seen before. The official name is Allium profilarum, otherwise known as Egyptian walking onions, top onions, tree onions, and just walking onions. What makes these onions unique is that they form bulb clusters on the ends of their leaves. And they call them walking onions because, as like all onions, the leaves will fall over and the onion bulb sets will touch the ground and they'll root themselves. All parts of this onion are edible, from the shallots in the roots to the stems and the leaves, which are like chives, as well as the bulbs on top, which taste just like onion but maybe a little spicier. Like all onions, the bulbs remain dormant during the winter, but in the very early spring, they start to shoot up like all other onions. They don't look any different than any other onion, but they are much different, as you'll see here in a few minutes. Now, these are hardy from zones 3 to 9, very cold hardy plants. I think they can live to minus 25 degrees through the winter. But as you see here, the stalks could be used, again, chopped up like green onions. But right here, you start seeing little shoots shooting up with little tops on them, as you see at the very base of the plants. Not all the leaves have these. Now, these come to the top, and this is called the candlestick phase, where you start seeing this little papery button on top of some of the leaves. Now, this button will start to dry out over a couple weeks. And then what happens is they break open, and you'll start to see what's inside, which is very interesting. Inside these little paper cocoons, you'll start to see little shoots emerging. Kind of looks like Medusa in Greek mythology. And as these shoots come out, they'll form additional little clusters on the ends, which these are called top sets. Some of the top sets will shoot out other top sets. You'll have double top sets. But what happens is at the end of these little Medusa-like feelers are little bulb clusters, probably anywhere from, well, you could probably have up to 10, 12 bulbs in these little clusters. And the reason they call them walking onions is as these mature and they dry, you'll see the paper start to flake off of them like all onions, but you also see they're still shooting out some. You'll see that as the tops get old, they'll start to fall over like all onions. And what happens is these will fall over, they'll hit the ground, and then these bulb sets will root themselves. Now here's some dried out bulbs that you could eat them like that. They're ready to eat. They taste like any other onion, maybe a little more spicy. But as you see, they produce quite a bit on their little top sets. And here's all the top sets that I had from all my plants last year. And what I wanted to do was create the bed to make it a lot bigger. So what I've done is I've just planted the entire bulb sets, and then next year I could start dividing them, eating the shallots, eating the greens, as well as eating the bulbs. So if you'd like to grow a unique type of vegetable in your garden, give Egyptian walking onions a try. Now, you do have to be patient. The first year they'll grow nicely, but they will not shoot out any top shoots. It's the second year into the third year that you're going to start seeing a prolific harvest. So you got to be patient, but you'll enjoy them, as they're a longer lasting onion than most varieties, and you can eat them all year long. If you like this kind of content and would like to continue to follow me on my journey to live my best rural life in the city, please subscribe to my channel, like, and share. Thank you.